Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Busi and this is Conversations with Busi. Wait, why am I actually standing? Give me a minute. Okay, now that I'm sitting, I can properly explain what is going on. So before we get started, hi, my name is Busi Maluleke and this is Conversations with Busi. Today, we're not really going to be doing a lot of conversating, but I do want to apologize for me taking a hiatus. I've been on a little leave that was not approved by anybody for me to go on leave from my channel. So yeah, this is me being consistent, being back, and I'm very excited about today's episode. Okay, so now that I'm sitting down, I can properly explain what is actually going on and also all the stuff that is actually happening in the background. So I did a 5-week series on decluttering of the mind, which I did in July and a little bit in August. So you can check that out if you missed any of the videos. But today, one thing that I realized while I was busy decluttering my mind and trying to work on making sure everything is okay, is that I realized that, you know what, the environment that I'm in actually has a very big impact in terms of how I process and how my mind can think or process. Imagine you get into a room that is cluttered. Actually, you don't have to imagine because in a few minutes I'm going to show you. But a room that is cluttered makes you not able to think, not able to breathe. So I realized how important it is to make sure that as much as we are decluttering our minds, that we need to make sure that we declutter the spaces that we are in. Because imagine you walk into a hospital and the hospital is just dirty. Are you going to trust that the people there know what they're doing? It's going to be very, very difficult. And so it is important that in the process of decluttering my mind, I make sure that even the environment, the space that I find myself in, which is in work as well as in my home, make sure that it is also in a way or in a state that can allow the decluttering to continue to happen. So in that process of me going and looking at places that are cluttered and decluttering and all of that, I realized that, you know what, I need to do practically decluttering in my own home. So again, I'm going to be using the 5S principles, and this time what I'm excited about is that, and that's one of the reasons why I was actually standing, is that the decluttering is actually going to be a very practical way of how do you do the 5S principles in a practical way. So I'm very excited for today because I'll be showing you what this space looks like before, and then we'll implement the 5S principles and then upload a video that shows you what 5S has actually done to change and inspire this space. So before I give you a tour of what this space actually looks like, so this whole episode of today, I'm not going to be showing you a reveal, but it is basically showing you what this space actually looks like before, so that you can come with me in the process of decluttering the space and making sure that it looks nice. So we are currently in part of my house. So this space, let me see, what can I call it? I'll call it my husband's escape room. Why does he need to escape? I don't know, but I don't want to. I know what he calls this place. I don't want to call it that, but I'll call it his man cave for now. But so this space has been, we renovated it maybe like 2 years ago now, to make this room available in the house. But what has happened is there's so many things that have happened in the whole house that I think this space has almost taken a backseat in terms of making sure that it is as functional as my husband wanted to be. Also, one of the things that I saw as we were going through the space is that you know, this place is currently a mess right now, but then my husband, being the one who is this space is for, is not the main culprit of why the space is actually cluttered right now. As I take you on tour, you'll be able to see different culprits of people that live in this house that have actually contributed to making this space look the way that it does. So I'll take you on a quick tour. Let's go and see what it looks like before, and I'm very excited because I've got very nice plans of what it would look like after. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm gonna take you on a tour of what this space actually looks like. Also, if you're watching out there and you're a very generous person, please get your girl a tripod, because yeah, no, I really need to improve my media equipment. And excuse my dogs in the background as well. I'm hoping you will not be able to hear them. So I'm gonna take you on a tour of this house, of the space in the house. But before I take you on tour, I think I'll try to highlight all the positives. There's a lot of good positive things about this area, and I will try to do it justice. So hang out with me. Okay, so one of the good things about this place before I take you inside is that it is actually overlooking our pool, which makes it quite nice, you know, that you can actually come out here and actually hang out. It's got folding doors. So what you can see here, these are folding doors that fold all the way to the end. So this allows, especially now that it's now that it's summer, it allows us to be able to open the doors and be able to hang out outside. And see what it all looks like. Okay, so like I said, this is my husband's man cave. So what we have on this side is actually a braai area, which is a space that we actually use a lot, especially weekends. Fridays is always braai day, so we always use this area to come and braai. What I love about it is that it's already built in, so the braai is already built in, which is great. I also like this tile that is here. It also has on the other side space where you can actually use and maximize your storage. It also comes in with a sink, which is really great. It's quite far to actually finish braaiing and go inside the house, so I think in terms of looking at having a sink here actually allows that, you know, you can braai and have a good time here on without moving. And it also has space at the bottom that you can keep wood as well for the fire. We also have our nice pots, because, you know, we like to cook in our pots. So this is one of the areas that is actually quite good, and I really enjoy, and I think we do not need to change this place. The only thing that does need to change is just making sure that it's clean. Yo guys, our dogs are going through a lot, like yin. Okay, let's continue the tour. So moving on from the braai area, so like I said, this place is in dire need of decluttering. So what you will see is actually a state of catastrophe that is actually happening. We have a fridge on the side, not quite sure what is actually in it. We also have, I think one of the things that is not so terrible is that there's a TV stand on the side, which is absolutely great. So the TV is mounted already, which makes it very easy. What I don't understand is the angle in which it's mounted, because then it doesn't allow good things to happen. It doesn't allow it to look so nice. We also do have cables that are hanging around, which this is just a high risk. It is a high risk. Look at all those cables there. We also have the cables hanging from the wall, which does not look nice, so we definitely need to make sure that we change. And then at the bottom we have a TV stand, which I think we haven't been taking care of it very well. So we renovated our main TV area, and when we renovated that area, we actually brought the TV stand on this side, but never actually took the time to take care of it. So we need to improve on that. And then I don't know, what is this? I don't know, you know. And then the other thing, we also have speakers. Look at this. We have a speaker here, we have another speaker here, and then we have a speaker in the ceiling. Like, how much sound do we need? You know, at the age of 36, everything is just too loud, and sometimes I really just need quiet and peace. Also, wait, is this a printer? Guys, you know what? I wonder if it works. I wonder if it works. I'm not even sure what this is, but anyway, here we need to definitely improve this area. Like I said, this place looking like this is not necessarily my husband's fault. As you can see, there are signs of other people in this area looking at this thing as well. Signs that other people are in this place. Not quite sure why we have this ridge here, but we'll figure that out. And then on this side we have, so he our recent is like a year ago. He got this painting from our neighbor, and we haven't actually had the time to put it up, so we really need to work on that. And then we also have another culprit, which is my toddler who clearly has been here, and yeah, her things are all over. These tables, I'm not quite sure what is happening here. As you can see, there's other culprits in this area. So clearly somebody is working and doing something in this area with this table. Then there's also a table there just behind the painting that does not have space. And then I don't want to expose anyone, Mara. All I'm saying is some bags are here, and my husband does not use bags, so that is clearly not him. Then he also bought this thing. I think it's a cooler box for cool drink and water. Yeah, I think this thing also works as a cooler box for water and cool drinks and cranberry juice. Yeah, there. Yeah, that is that area. And then we have this thing. You know what? I am not sure what this thing is, but my husband is very excited about it. So this is another portion of the house, or the space that we have on this man cave. What I like about it is that it has already built in cabinets, which allows for storage, but we have a lot of things that are outside, so clearly the storage is not enough. So what I also like is that we have that space. We have this wall here that there's potential to add some more storage, and then we also have this spaces here as well and over there. So there is also capacity to improve on the storage because there's actually a lot of space in this aisle. Okay, now on this side, my husband is a cyclist, so he sometimes uses this area to be able to cycle. So he's got these, I'm not even sure what these things are called, he will correct me, but he uses these to be able to cycle indoors with his bike, and he also has spare wheels. So we need to see how to maximize the space in this area so that he can be able to do his hobby in a very nice way. Side we also have, you can see, workout gear. So we've got that for working out. We've got his cycling shoes. So clearly there's not enough space in terms of storage, but the nice thing again is that there is a plain wall here, so we can always look and see how to actually maximize this. Okay, so to give you a tour coming from this direction, this is what the space actually looks like. We also have capacity here because this is a plain wall, so we can always maximize the space here. Then on the side, like I said, we've got workout equipment, we have his bike, we've got the pool on that side, which makes it amazing, but then what's inside doesn't always make it so nice to be able to enjoy the space in this aisle. So I hope that you guys can be able to join me as I declutter the space, as I make it look nice, look better, again using the 5S principles. Okay, so the tour is actually done. I really hope that you guys are not judgmental people judging why this place looks so terrible, but that you actually support and stay tuned for the next episode where I will be revealing. So there's some plans that I have in place that I've decided, and also I'm a very organized human being. I have a whole PowerPoint that I had to present to my husband to show him what it's going to look like, the costs and all of that. So I'm really excited, and I will be recording the process. It will be, the next video will be a reveal video as well as the steps that we took. So I'm not going to make it into a whole series because at the end it will just bore. I will also get bored now myself having to record every single day and edit. So I will record as I buy the stuff, as we implement, as we do. I will be recording and also sharing with you guys what the 5S principles are for us to be able to declutter the space. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the episode and that you guys actually participate in the reveal as well, and you stay tuned. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so. It is absolutely free to my channel if you enjoying this content and if you're looking forward to the reveal. Until next time, bye. Thank you.